Hello, crafty friends, it's Kari. I'm excited to be back to share another fun card today. I'm using this stamp set called Some Pig, and there are the cutest little geese and little goslings in there, and I thought I would use those today on a card. I've been dying to make a geese card for a while now. I'm also going to use the high swirl frame die and a brand new mandala stencil that I have not used yet, and the postage frame from the Postage Seal and Shaker collection. I've already cut that out, and I've cut a few things out already as well. So let me show you. I have the two little characters here. I've also cut out the high already with a pink cardstock, and if you notice, there are some faint polka dots on there. I used another stencil to do some polka dots. Now I'm going to cut out a few more layers of that high, and the shadow layer I'm going to cut out with a glitter cardstock. So it's kind of like a white glitter cardstock. And I'm going to set those aside while I create this background with the floral mandala. It is so beautiful. I was excited to get this stencil. I always love mandala stencils. This one is beautiful. And I decided to go with some Distress Oxides in a light pink and a light orange. I had a little pink left on my brush that was darker, so I'm just cleaning it off on a scrap piece of paper. And now I'm going to go in, starting in the center, and inking on a little of that spun sugar. So this is a light pink, and then I'm going to go around the edges with some dried marigold. Again, this is a lighter color, and I'm just going to blend between the two of them to create a really soft background. There we go. I think that is going to be perfect for our card. So I'm going to take the high now and just kind of place it there, but I knew I wanted it to be a little more dimensional. So I did cut out the high with some thick white cardstock 2 more times, and I'm going to glue these together here. So this is going to create a really fun dimension between that background shadow that's the glitter paper and the pink cardstock that's going to be like hovering above it. And I love this look. So as I do this, I'm going to glue the pink piece right on top. But before I glue it all down to that glitter paper, there is one more thing I want to sandwich in between the background and the high in the front. So let me go ahead and glue together the eye and also the dot over the eye, which is the tittle over that eye. And I'm going to put all that together, and now I'm going to bring in some branches and flowers that I've cut using that high swirl frame die. There are a bunch of little florals and leaves in there. So I cut them out of black because I didn't want to use the same colors over and over. This one's going to really kind of cut through those soft colors and add another bold color to it, or just a little bit of boldness. And I am going to soften it up a little at the end, so you'll see that. So stay tuned for that. Now that I have the placement of where I want those branches and leaves and flowers, I'm going to attach the ones that will be sandwiched in between the letter and the background. I'm going to glue those on to the glitter piece and then glue the pink piece right over the top. So this is going to be in between, but that's going to make it easy to attach all of it at once to the card. Now, glitter paper does not like to allow you to glue. You have to really hold it on there for a while. So I am using my magnet to glue that down to the piece of glitter backdrop. And that will make sure that it adheres really well. So this part is very simple to put together. It is beautiful as well. I love the touch of glitter in the background. I wish you could see it better on the video. It really is quite stunning. So I'll go ahead and let that dry while I add that postage frame around the edges. And I did use some really thick cardstock for this as well. I used 110-pound cardstock. It's going to give it a nice weight to this card. And now look, I can pick up that whole high with the branches and the leaves and glue it all down at once. So I'm making sure to add some little dots of glue behind those leaves as well. There we go. We're going to go ahead and stick this whole thing down. And I just want to make sure that this is in the right spot before I glue it down all the way. I'm going to move it up just a touch. There we go. And now we can add the little flowers over the H. I'm adding flowers to the H. I'm going to give myself away here. I accidentally bent the pink cardstock. And so I wanted to cover that up. So that's how you do it. A little distraction, a little flower here and there. I'm adding the little goose with some foam adhesive, as well as that little gosling right there. Super cute. And look at that. Now, this card does need a few finishing touches, so we're not completely finished yet. I'm going to fold my top folding card base and then glue all of this together to that card base. And then we can take a look and see what kind of embellishments it needs. Now, I already knew that I wanted to soften up those leaves because they are quite black. They're very stark, bold, black. So here's a closer look. And now let's go ahead and soften this card with two different tools. One is I found some sparkling clear embellishments in my stash, and I'm just going to add 5 or so of them around this card. That's going to give it a little more sparkle in addition to the glitter. So here you go. There's a look at that added. And the last thing I want to do is to soften up the leaves. So I'm going to use a white gel pen for that. I like to warm up the gel pen on my finger to get it started. I do sometimes have trouble with these gel pens getting a little bit finicky. So yeah, so I'm going to use my finger a couple of times just to get that going. And I am going to add a white highlight on every single leaf of this one and the larger leaves as well. And then also along the flowers. And that's really going to give it a little more interest, make it pop. And I just love how that turned out. There you go. Look at that. So there's our easy card for today. And it's just the cutest thing. You could use this for a baby card. You could use it for just a hello friend card, even a birthday card. I left the sentiment blank inside so I could use it for whatever I needed. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back real soon with more cards to share, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.